Yeah, folks, Quillyteen here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. We are the Uncreatives. We do not research. We are about to nuke this site. And yep, I had just noticed as I was getting ready to record, one of our mares never got brought inside the walls, so I got Raru out there to deal with that. And then let's make sure to put you back on the walled behavior. Okay. People setting up on guns. Looks like we're all sorted. Kiddos have been equipped with their EMP grenades. Actually, because the Scythers move quite quickly, let's make sure to get our Mailers. We'll keep a spare there in case Baboon goes down for some reason. We'll get you guys in position so that the kiddos don't get rushed by that. And let's go. Kaboom. I don't know if they'll attack us immediately. Oh no, I guess they do wait for that thing to get destroyed. I mean, ideally, we could target one of the... But there's no targeting of any individual thing here. But if we get some extra kills on some stuff, that's nice. Okay, they are now attacking. Okay, so let's get everyone in position. Yeah, so everyone with a gun. End up over here. Priest, I'll get you to hang out, you know, right in the open doorway, so that you can go and do a medical treatment in case of emergency. And Kramer, just chill out inside here. Okay, and then let's get started with the Emps. Okay, that's good. And then, let me center up Loser for a sec here. Over there, because we're going to combat command. There you go. Just because this is going to be a really long fight. Actually, you know what's another thing to check before things... If anyone's too sleepy... Ooh, we got some hungry people. I don't love that. Why don't you... You're already addicted to Go Juice. OD you at all? Do that just to lower your tiredness. Ooh, that's another one. That. And that. Okay, we got a few people who are having to go juice themselves. Kind of awkward timing. Maybe I could have timed this start a little bit better. Dun 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 dun. Alright. Looking good. Base is okay. Alright. EMPing, got that. Destacking. I mean, they may have already been destacked in the first place, but they're going to be destacked by that gun, so the positioning here is okay. Just keep flinging those grenades. It's going to be a long fight with these guys. We could try, like, a stun lance. Actually, I'm not sure. Alright. Hopefully he only uses one at a time when I do that. By Insanity Lance. Actually, we should, if anything, we should Insanity Lance going in the back here. They're also stunning themselves, but then they start shooting each other. Okay, I think it's worth spending some resources. This is a lot of dudes. We hit that one? No. Is it going to cause anyone to charge forward? Oh, we can hit that one. There you go. So I think you've been Insanitied. And yes, hit each other. Warp Weed. What? Really? Now is not the time. I might have canceled your combat command too. What the bullshit? I didn't even start a new social fight. Now I'm assuming I can't Insanity Lance the queen. Alright, maybe it's worth stopping. Oh. Probably not. Oh, Centurion can be stunned. I mean, you also get EMP'd. Yeah, it's probably a big waste. Let's focus fire the attacks on the queen. And Baboon, run forward. Yeah. Just to stop them from... Christopheles. I mean, that's on me, but also insanely stupid. Took a few hits there for no good reason. Baboon, pull back. Oh, we should adjust our EMP grenade targeting. A little closer. Sort of new choke point. Have to remember to go and finish off these downed ones as well. can probably go and do something like lift that immediately, so that I don't forget afterwards. Chris isn't shooting. He might not have an angle. I'll move you over there. Nine's still shooting, so that's okay. Man, we got a lot of wall to rebuild here. Speaking of, you know what? This baboon and topiary, now your time. Get in here. Unrecruit, so you go in auto melee. Oh, you might get shot in the back of the head, I suppose. That actually might be our biggest threat right now. Is you guys getting shot by your so-called friends. This way so that people don't go through that door. Just keep shooting. Loser is still doing the insult spree. I mean, I guess a social fight right now would actually be very ill-timed. Okay, I think we're okay. So we're going to do a release. And then, Baboon, you're going to come over here and finish off. Oh, there might only be the one. I think the others ended up getting downed. Is it funny that even while downed, they do reset their shield? Nothing red. That's all clear. Unforbid all if there's anything forbidden. Lovely. Okay. Okay. Feels good. We've got that. Loser's still doing that. I mean, you weren't even in that bad of a mood. Just ridiculous. There we go. Finally social fighting. But you generated so many insult stacks at this point. That is frustrating. Priest, if I wake you up. Fine meal. I guess people don't need tending then. If you're just on the feed meals part of the job. Okay. I'm still happy about it. I guess no one's bleeding, so that's good. Okay, lots of rebuilding. I think I'm going to officially get to the point where I don't... Oh, it's actually still there. As I say, where I'm not going to rebuild this door. Because the problem is now when it rebuilds, and we'll probably just sell the power focus chip. Use certain types of advance. Unlock higher tier research. Yeah, we'll probably just end up selling that. I'm at the point where I don't want to replace the door and have it closed and then have that be awkward. And mine the plasteel, because why not? And let's put a high priority haul on those bits. And yeah, a lot of mech bodies to smash, which is lovely. That's got to be replaced, which will happen at some point soon. A little bit of dying over here. Okie dokie. Oh, some blood over here. Someone was walking around while bleeding. Hopefully everyone's been tended to at this point. And hopefully no one got any real injuries. Shut off. Those are probably old injuries. Okay. But yeah, I think we lost the combat command through most of that. And that is annoying AF. Bastille. Lots of repair, lots of cleaning, but overall very good. Okay. And then we don't have any trading to do for a while. Yes? Where are we? Here. Not 10 caravan. Yeah, 10 more days over there. I don't think there's any other sort of... I think these guys were out of range. I don't know. We can... I don't know if there's a way to check without setting up the launch. Yeah. I don't know. It's possible that one's in range and we can do another trading partner. I'm not going to send any horses over there. A lot of repair to do. We've repaired these walls so many times. Yeah, we could build plasteel walls or something like that, but that's... We'd burn through them at some point anyway. I guess I can double thick more of this. That might be worth doing. Just as these raids continue to get good. Masterwork marine armor. Very nice. So theoretically, I think it's already gone through. Oh no, it's down. Oh, that's excellent. Excellent recon armor. Okay. Yeah, hopefully we just keep cycling this stuff. Get people into some better kit. Drop this. You know what? We'll target the sort of 12 over here. No, it's silly. I will go down to just the 4. So we got some extras because of our trade, which is great. So we won't be making any for a little bit. We got all the marine helmets. Actually, I might want to set this target to 2 because they're only going to work on 1 marine armor at a time. And this way we'll do it in parallel. We don't actually need 2 copies of the Masterwork stuff later, but so I'll have to try to remember to bring that down. But in practice, we're not actually going to hit that many marine armors, that many Masterwork marine armors. We don't have, we're going to get a lot of excellent ones, which is obviously great. So Yoko, let me interrupt you. Go to sleep right now before you get cranky. That's that, and people should be smashing these regularly. Maybe I should do like a high priority haul on this stuff just to get it out of there a little faster. Oh, and the kiddos can get their pulse rifles back. Charge rifles. That's fine. Collecting that. We got the extra plasteel. We really didn't get a lot of plasteel out of that. We still have a ridiculous amount of regular components. Have we ever mined a single regular component on our map? We may have early on, but it feels like we've just been sitting on infinite ones of those for a long time. Flapjack, we're probably not doing your production command, so we should make sure to maintain that, please and thank you. Cloud watching in the middle of the cocoa field. Hey, I get it. Sounds nice to me too. Oh yes, we're tearing apart the bodies, so we're getting the little metal explosions. All right, no, everything's lovely there. Okay. Was there anything outside of the base that was like, oh, I need to do this after we lift our restrictions? I think the answer is probably no. Oh, hey, that ambrosia survived. You know, do a fully grown harvest. And you are over here chooching away at some silver. Alrighty. Wearing the recon armor now that someone probably just took off. So we'll probably have a few more flak vests. Actually, it's possible people had like burned through their flak vests. We did turn off the flak vest production potentially too early. But hopefully now with like people putting on marine armor, then everyone's going to get upgraded because you've got a flak vest. I think that's visible there with William, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, hopefully there wasn't anything weird going on that way. But yeah, looks a lot of people are in powered armor already. And they should be doing the upgrade. It's possible if someone has a really good flak vest and really good thermo for duster, they might not go and upgrade, but someone will. Like right now, they're not sitting around idle being unused, which is the important part. Should I try to call for a trade caravan? I think so. Here, loser, you're awake. Let's call Rethius. Just bulk goods? Because we might want to buy some more uranium. Yeah, let's just go bulk good. Oh yeah, we've got to make the shells as well. That's fine. How are we doing on wood? No, we're good there. Okay. And we got a constant sort of slow trickle over here. But you can see we're not getting a lot of wood from each one of these cocoa plants. I mean, in real life, you don't chop down the tree to harvest the cocoa pods, right? Kramer's pregnant again. Okay, hopefully it goes well this time. What are the genes? Very pretty basin. Pollution stimulus, which we really don't care about. Aggressive, unattractive. These 2 bits are good. Got the psychite dependency. All right. Well, it's fine. Can you get aggressive and non-violent? Like, can you get a non-combatant who's aggressive? I'm assuming they're mutually exclusive, but I don't know. All right, more steel. Which we don't need, but it's nice to start, you know, collecting and spotting those. And yeah, I'll just have the 1 drill out there, and that's going to be sufficient. Masterwork marine armor. Nice. I'm assuming someone's already gone and equipped that. There we go. Excellent marine armor's on the ground now. Someone might go and pick that up. Legendary cloth corset. Oh, that's what happened. Jamila. Perfect. Good. Oh, Baboon upgrading their duster, which means another dye job. But presumably that was a legendary duster on the ground. I didn't actually notice that. If they took it off for a masterwork one, I'm assuming that's the situation. All right. Keep on chooching on. Material is good. That's good. The uranium is good. Oh, yeah. Get that high level stuff. But of course, the real important thing is, hey, how's our research coming along? Beam weapons nearly done. I don't think we're going to build any. The Starflight Basics is quite exciting. Wait a minute. Oh, it's not a tech print. It's a nano... Wait, what? We don't have a nanostructuring chip. But we can still learn the tech via a book. Well, but I'm confused. Huh. I would have thought this wasn't an option. Funny thing is, this is one of the games where we're really not creating any waste packs. Because we don't have mechs. How strange! I'd probably file that under the category of a bug. Not one that's a problem, but I suspect that is not intended by the game. Unless there's something I don't know about how waste pack atomizers and the nanochip works. Like, is it going to stop at, like, 7999? Or have we literally, like, are we cheating to a tech we shouldn't be able to do? Trade price, okay, that's fine. And yeah, we still have a caravan on the way. You're still mining out here, which is fine. It's a long walk just for some silver, but it's fine. And yeah, if we were short on steel, we'd still have tons of slag chunks all over the place, especially with all these landing things that are going on. Oh, some of them are still set to be hauled out here, too. You know what? You can cancel that for now, because we're clearly not smelting that down. You're just going to be occupying space, and you could have more idleness. I was hoping it was going to be a legendary marine armor. But of course, we're more likely to see the legendary courses because we chooch out so many of them. But Flapjack might get lucky here. 19 skill and the specialization. Come on, buddy. You can do it. I mean, masterwork is fine. I mean, excellent power armor is still really good. And at a certain point, when we've got a big colony, as I've said before, arguably getting a legendary pulse rifle might be better than getting a legendary marine armor, because legendary marine armor keeps that one person safe. A legendary pulse rifle keeps everyone collectively safe by increasing the firepower against the enemies. When you've got fewer people than the individual defense, hey, masterwork marine armor, not bad. Fewer people than the individual defense matters more, right? But as you've got more people, when you got 20 people, improving the defense of one person may not be as meaningful as let's just make sure to kill things that much faster. There we go, another upgrade cycle. Love to see that happening. And then it'd be great whenever we get around to re-dyeing all their clothes again. Cave Explorer passing by. I mean, we're not going to go and capture a random person. I mean, we could go and see out of curiosity. Are you impressive? Okay, yes. The answer is yes. I mean, the only real meaningful secondary passion in medical, an industrious miner, you'd be working real good. But no, we don't need you. No offense. No offense, but it really does make a difference. Is there a way for me to, like, if I go and do this and this, I guess this would be a preview. Yeah, no, it's just out of range. Okay. That's a shame. We can move our base 1 hex just to get it in range. Power armor. Yeah, no, that's going to be lovely. Right. And then at some point, I'll probably go back to trying to get the Masterwork helmets. I don't know. Maybe Masterwork is greedy. I guess I could put the target of just go for excellent, although we already got that now. And sometimes we'll get a Masterwork one, but I don't know. I kind of like the idea of continue to cycle it. But we'll wait until we've got the body armor done, since the helmet situation is taken care of. So again, we're quite far away. Yeah, from that. I guess I could put in a secondary call to another group. There's our boat's good trader. I think someone had an inspiration. Trade inspiration, but what's your social skill? Not that high. You know what? I don't really care about the money. Well, I don't know. Maybe the inspiration is worth more than the social skill. I think we checked before, and we determined that a high social skill is a bigger difference, but it'll train your stuff, and it'll satisfy you from meeting your expectation. You don't have a lot of cash. I guess we'll buy the components, because why not? Hell, we could even go buy the cloth since we don't have a lot of it. I mean, we can also make the clothing out of leather. Maybe I'll do that, just to have the material to do stuff. Sell the yayo. So we're still researching this, still researching that, still researching that. This is just all duplicates, but it'll give us some extra books, and that's not a bad thing. So yeah, I'm going to sell this power focus ship. And keep that spare helmet. And sell off a lot of corsets. I guess that's that. Oh, wait. I skipped over the metals. You only have steel. No uranium, no plasteel. Maybe I would have wanted an exotic good trader for that. I guess we could take a quick little look-see at... I don't know if they're still on cooldown yet. Let's ask for an exotic good trader from this faction. And see if maybe they bring those materials. I've got... Spoiler alert, I had to sneeze. I mean, I don't... Like, what we need is a bulk exotics good trader. If that concept kind of exists. We also still need more spaceships so we can buy some more Gravlite panels. I might just buy all the Gravlite panels they have. Replace every single one of our doors with a vac seal. That might be silly, but maybe not that silly. I don't know. All right, everyone's reading some books. That's great. Next set of power armor is about to come through. Fingers crossed. All right, beam weapons are done. I'm not really planning on building... Although maybe having 1 or 2 beam weapons to, like, really disrupt, like, big groups of tribals or something might be valid, but... Meh. Meh. So I think we did just finish a power armor. No, that's 2. So that's neither one of them turned out to be excellent, or turned out to be masterwork. Oh, it's just good and excellent. Ooh. We might be able to, like, force people to equip that. They've clearly not done it on their own. Now, so Stein, for example, if we look at you, you figure that your Masterwork Flak Vest and Legendary Devil Strand Duster is better. Now, that's almost worn out. You're going to be taking that off soon, and then you'll probably equip the power armor regardless. Guess I'll just wait. And then we see with Baboon. Starflight Basics. Okay. But we still need the rest of these bits. But now those books should be available. We should start finding them on our next caravans. Actually, yeah, maybe I call them that bulk good caravan. Maybe too early. Because they probably didn't have any books they could even legally show us. Beyond what we already had. But now the next one might have something else. Assuming the caravan only generates its resources when they arrive as opposed to when they depart. Which I'm assuming is the case. Dolly looks like such an old man. Dolly is 6. But doesn't Dolly look like an old man from like an anime? You know? The cool swooshy hair. I mean, 10 out of 10 swooshy hair. No denying that. So at this point, we could change our policy to tell people, like, to force them into things or whatever. I don't know, or I could just force the clothing and then people would end up changing later. Hess, what are you wearing? Where are you? So you're in this too, and it might be worth, just in case we do an overland caravan. I'm going to assume that that's going to be an upgrade. Why are we in target mode? Let's hit something weird. Put that on. And then what I'll do is I'll clear the forced. May the forced no longer be with you. I don't think you'll switch back. But then if anything happens with upgrades and stuff, it'll be available. All right. Giselle, level 8 crafting. Very nice, Giselle. Good job. You might have a future as a specialist, too. We have so many high-level crafters here. When's the next age up? I really want to hit some buttons. I guess it's going to be Dolly next. Still got the accelerated growth thing, right? For the kids, so it's not actually going to be half a RimWorld year. It is going to be pretty soon. Giselle's got another inspired trade. I think that's the same person who had last time. What's Dolly's inspiration? Inspired trade. Okay. Sure. Can I call for a trade caravan from the Royals? Or is it only for assistance? Oh, I can. Yeah, an Imperial Trader. Okay, that's worth it. I gotta remember that more. I probably could have gotten more trade over time. Although I think a lot of times we were still sort of limited to what books could be possible. We would have just been like calling traders to get extra copies of books we already had, which may or may not have accelerated things. The biggest thing is the mod that makes it so that when they're idle, they try to do recreation and saving me a lot of right clicks. And that mod doesn't do anything I couldn't do already. Just makes things way less annoying. I've already forgotten. 5 days, okay. Still a while. Masterwork, cloth corset. I really want masterwork or armor. Another excellent one over there. And then, oh yeah, Hess. Yeah, so you're still wearing it, even though I told you I cleared the force job. So yeah, and then over here. All right, tell you what. Wear that. Wear that. And then some people might be getting it if there's upgrades, like the legendary dusters, for example. That's okay. So everyone's getting a little bit of an upgrade from it. You're clear. Everything here's good, yeah. Oh, and then, yeah, only read schematics, please. I guess I could make the default reading policy be schematics. All right, exotic good raid caravan. Oh, let's send, I don't know, let's send Giselle again on this one. There we go, catch up. Advanced components, good, that'll save some time. Glass steel. No uranium. That's the one we finished. That one's... Oops. That one's also done. Waste pack atomizers are still going, even though... maybe shouldn't. Okay, that seems okay. Do you want to buy any of my stuff? Not some... I mean, other than books. I guess I could sell you some body parts. Sell you gold, we're not going to do that. Okay. Let's do this. Doesn't leave us with a lot of money. That's the one problem with the exotics, is we really don't have much to sell to them. Shooting, social... Rep goes up. Right, we could always bundle some things in there and fling it as a gift, too. Like all this hay, for example, although that's not worth much, or the corn, which would be worth more. Not the greatest space and weight-wise, but it does work. Hell, I got a bunch of excellent marine helmets I could give away as a gift. What's the mass work? Is it? Corset. All right. Hell, we could continue to give some corsets. That would also be fine. More dye jobs. There's good power armor. I'm going to do a force wear on that. Ooh, a raid. Neanderthals, attack immediately. Okie dokie. Everyone in the walls. They prepare for a little while. We could mortar them a bit. That is 159. The trade caravan's still there and will be kind of in the way. Doesn't look like any of my people are outside the walls, which makes sense. There's not much going on outside. Oh, except the mining. They might go and blow up the drill. Hardly the end of the world. And because it's not home zone, it won't get auto-rebuild, and that's fine. Loser, again, is in a bit of a cranky mood. Mostly you're tired. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to get people in position. Then we're going to go and put a cut. These guys are in the way. I told you to do that. Can I go and tell you to front line properly now? We just have too many people? It's possible. Loser, I will now tell you to take your go juice and then move there. Priest, right, you're going to go there. Kramer, you're going to go there. Dolly and Giselle, I don't want you on the front right now. And then our meleers, the Neanderthals are mostly going to be trying to rush into melee, so we'll just put a couple there. And then we're going to go and put out a cut, and we'll deal with this next time. That's a lot of people. Actually, that's so many. I think what we might want to do is do the choke point. Let me think on that. We'll come back next time. Yeah, the choke point might be better. I mean, when they run, like forcing them to run over here, we've got a lot of opportunity to pew them on the way. Just if they start overrunning us, they're still going to be choke pointed. I don't know. I got to think about that. I don't know what the best approach is here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.